Namaste. Tina Thrussell here with the Shin Dao, the way of the heart. You know, over the last week, I had to come to the very stark admission that I have not been giving myself permission to dream for quite a long time now. Although I'm a passion test facilitator and although I encourage others to follow their dreams and follow their heart, I realized I wasn't truly giving myself permission to dream and dream big about all the things that I want. That there was still some niggling underlying belief system that was saying it's okay for everybody else to dream, but it's not okay for me. It's not okay to want things, to be, do, have things, and receive them and follow through and live them full and live them big. And between conversations with my brilliant husband, who is an amazing coach, as well as my best friend, my life partner, and my business partner, and with a wonderfully brilliant session with my very good friend, Susan Letourneau of Intentional Health, who helped me get to a bottom underlying that moment when the seed was planted as a very small child, and reverse that in a manner of speaking. Come to that place of giving myself, good morning, Christina, to come to that place of giving myself permission to fully ask and receive, and know that in that receiving there will be this huge overflow for me to give to the earth. That the only way that I will make the difference that I have longed to make since I was a small child will be to give from an overflow, and the only way to have that overflow is to ask for the things that I want in my heart to come to me, and to allow them to come to me with grace and ease. Yes, that means dreaming. So the other day I dug out my big black book. Thank you, Derek Shirley. He produced these big black books as journaling books. I mean, they're huge, so there's lots of space, and they're just blank pages, no lined pages, so that you're free to write in nice, neat lines, or to draw things and write things on angles, and just listen to your heart and flow, because really that's what dreaming is being in the flow of life and saying, yeah, anything is possible. I'm open to the possibility of possibilities. Anyway, I pulled out my big black book and I just started writing down, what does my heart want? What are 100 things I want to be, do, and have in this lifetime? In this lifetime. And there were simple little things, there were beautiful things, there were really big things. I'm gonna, good morning, Patricia. I'm gonna jump in and share with you what some of my dreams are. To have inner peace. To see world peace before I leave this planet. To experience harmony in my life. To feel joy. To travel around the world to experience other cultures and sacred sites. This is the one that really woke me up. I used to love to travel. I used to love exploring, seeing new cultures, seeing new places, experiencing the energy of different places. And then I put my environmentally conscious hat on. And I thought about the ecological footprint of flying around the world and traveling and seeing things the way we do. And I couldn't reconcile myself to engaging in that ecological footprint. And one day, Neil said to me, really, do you think your stopping traveling and doing what you love to do is going to make a difference? The airlines are not going to stop flying just because you decide to take a stand. And I thought, no, they won't just because I take a stand. But if enough people take a stand, then we'll stop doing things in that way. Maybe it's more realistic to think that we'll find an alternative way to travel around the world that leaves a smaller ecological footprint. in the meantime, I realized that stifling that need, and it really is a need to travel. I have a wanderlust inside that wants to explore and see things and experience things. And I've been sitting here in Calgary in my home, doing my thing, making my Facebook lives, writing, doing all sorts of things, but not getting out and exploring. And little bit by little bit, a little part of me felt like it was shriveling up and dying. And recognizing that ignited that, yes, I do need to dream, and yes, I need to honor those things that my heart wants to do. And this is what happens to people when we stop doing that. We shrivel up. Good morning, Jody. Oh, and thank you for the heart. Somebody resonates with what I'm saying here. When we deny ourselves the dreaming, the willingness to believe in the possibility that our hearts can experience what we want to experience, then a little part of us does shrivel up and die. You know, one of the really big things I learned being a passion test facilitator is to not get so hyper-focused on the how is it going to happen, but to just focus on the feelings of what would it be like if it did happen. And somehow the universe does conspire to assist you. We've all heard stories over and over of people who really wanted something, and in ways they could never imagine, it came to pass. Someone gifted them with an airline ticket, or they actually did win a lottery, or they got a job that allowed them to travel in ways that they never imagined that they would do that. If you just allow yourself to believe, if you allow yourself to be open to the possibility of possibilities, and give yourself permission to know that there is no such thing as being worthy or not worthy, of being deserving or not deserving. There is just this flow of abundance that says, if I choose to step into the flow, then my dreams can become reality and will become reality, and in ways that I can't even imagine. So I offer that level of inspiration for you. And I'm going to share a few more of the dreams that I wrote down in my big black book here. And some of them, by sharing, I'm trusting that the universe is going to hear and send people my way to help make this possibility become a reality. I want to have the A Warrior's Heart Shin Dao Academy really exist on an island with students living and experiencing the teachings of Graham and Master Akio. Yes, people learning the Shin Dao in a real live interactive experience, just like Graham did on the island with Master Akio. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, awarriorsheart.ca. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant tale that came through my husband and was published as a series of 3 books. That is a heartwarming story of amazingly endearing characters. And another one of my dreams is to have movies made of those books so that more and more people are touched by those stories, and more people are given the opportunity to see an alternative way to live that does bring inner peace and more joy and more love into the world. These are just some of my dreams. I would love to hear what your dreams are, and I would love to hear that you're giving yourself permission to give them voice, and to give yourself permission to believe that there is a possibility that possibility could become a reality. May you have a beautiful, dream-filled day and weekend. Oh, thank you, Jody. She says, Neil's books are phenomenal stories. Loves them. And you're going to love this. We've created a... Oh, good morning, Yvonne. We've created a Warrior's Heart fan page. Yes. Oh, I wasn't going to announce this till Tuesday, but now that we've got this thing going, I have to tell you this. A Warrior's Heart, The Awakening, has been recorded as an audio book. We found the perfect narrator. Graham and Master Akio absolutely come to life, and the audiobook is now available on Amazon, on Audible, on iTunes, and yeah, it's a reality. This is happening. So this is one of the first stages of bringing the Shin Dao into the world, and the movie will be the next step, and the island will be the next step after that. Anyway, that was a big segue that I never intended to get into, but do you see me coming to life? This is what happens when you actually do allow yourself to dream and be open to the possibility that the possibility will come true. I invite you to ignite this kind of passion in your life. Allow yourself to dream. Give up worrying about whether you're worthy or unworthy, deserving or not. There is no such thing. There is only stepping into that flow of life that will deliver your dreams in some unimaginable way. I wish you a fabulous Friday, full of dreaming and excitement about possibilities. Carry that into your weekend, and feel free to share your dreams below. And feel free to share this video. Let's ignite more people into dreaming, because that creates excitement and makes things happen in this world. I love you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the hearts, and namaste.